I have a history of playing some Resident Evil games in the past. I remember my first introduction on Resident Evil was 4 on PS2 and I love it. I couldn't stop replaying the campaign many times and the mercenaries modes. It was a blast. Then I got 5 on the Xbox 360 and I really like it. After that, I haven't been thinking of Resident Evil years later. Meanwhile, I was playing other games at that time. Until I played Resident Evil 7 in 2017. I really enjoyed it. Then in 2018, I got to play Resident Evil Revelations 1 on PC. And let's go!
Biohazard Revelations.
Resident Evil Revelations 1 is a third-person shooter game with horror elements that are grounded in the series. It's not as scary as the older ones from the 90s, but monsters do appear. I'm gonna start with the gameplay itself. It's the same style as RE4 and RE5. You aim your gun and shoot. You can also move around while aiming your weapon. It feels splendid. You can only equip 3 weapons, 4 types of grenades, green herbs, and I like it. Yeah. It feels really satisfying to kill a monster in your way. No matter how many times I did, it never gets old. I like the variety of levels in this game. Dodging enemies is a nice satisfaction. It might be tricky to get used to at first, but it's hard to ignore to get a sort of dopamine dodging it correctly. If you open these spots, you can upgrade your weapons. Yeah. Capcom added a new scanning device, also called Genesis. I rarely use it, in which you can scan enemies, the area for items or ammo. If you do that, you earn a percentage. When it reaches 100%, the device gives you a herb and it resets to 0%. As I said, I rarely use it. As for the characters, it was pretty good to see Joe Valentine is back and so was Chris. The actor Roger Gray Smith does the voice of Chris. He is the one who voices Sonic and Mirage in Apex Legends.
You got bamboozled.
Yeah, he made a good job on doing the voice of that dude. The rest of the voices did a nice job on this game, so kudos for that. Ewan Parker's personality show a little bit, but they're doing their duty. It has 2 pretty female characters, Rachel and Jessica. What else? There's Raymond, the old guy of the whole corporation. There's 2 secondary characters I don't think so much, but they do exist. There's one funny dialogue between Parker and Jessica on this part.
They're here.
I think they're here for you. It's because you're a flirt.
Sorry, I don't take cannibal monsters.
I like the enemies a lot. The designs are pretty interesting to see. They definitely don't look human at all. As for the story, it's not the best one as the previous RE games, in my opinion, but it's nice. The soundtrack is serviceable. Personally, I don't listen to the original soundtrack, but whenever I hear the main menu's background music, it gets me. That melancholy piano. Okay then, there's the raid mode. I go back playing this mode from time to time, just to play casual by myself or with someone. Okay, good, I go ship! Okay, I made it the last part, I still suck at it. Well, in this section you can select your weapons and what custom parts do you want to have for weapons. You get them after finish the match without dying, that sounds okay. You can pick up the characters you like to choose. As for the female ones, That goes without saying. The 3DS one you have a few playable characters, while on PC and consoles, you get extra gorgeous characters to play. If your partner dies, it's game over. Nonetheless, it's still fun to play for a 10-year-old game. You can still play online in raid mode at the time I'm recording this video. If you plan on playing this on PC, you can look out for some players on this group on Steam, or use Discord, who knows. And those are the things I love playing this game. I recommend to give it a try, folks, even if you haven't played Resident Evil 4 or 5. And I'm sorry my voice sounded sleepy on the video, but I needed to get off my chest on making it. Thanks for watching my video. Adios.